Hi everyone. Basically, just wanted to make a little bit of a video to introduce Gethin, who has came a couple of days ago and talked us round the new baby, the 7310R that we've bought. Just wanted to make a little bit of a video just to touch on a couple of things. Yes, it's 10 years of GRASSMEN, and it was a big step for us to step out and purchase this tractor. I suppose, yes, behind it all, I like my deers, but I love all kinds of tractors. But it was something we wanted to do. We wanted to use it as a bit of a symbol of hope. And there's a lot of issues out there in the agri community and mental health and stuff, and we really want to try and do some good, and hopefully we can use this tractor for it. Today's a strange day for us because this year 2020 has been very strange, very difficult, and as a company we've tried really hard to reach out and promote the industry that we love, the industry that pays our wages and one thing and another. So the big girl is here. She's not here to sit in the shade and rot, as the boy would say. She's here to work, and she's on the low loader along with Big Henry, and up in the driver's seat of Georgie Ann is Pottinger Paul. So this rig is going off on hire for a few weeks with Pottinger Ireland, who are hoping to do a few demos of some tillage equipment. That's what we are really trying to achieve. So it's going off. We will tie in with these guys and throughout their trip next few weeks, and hopefully I will get a run on the 7310 doing some. So it's a little bit of a different venture for us, particularly with this tractor. The lorry wouldn't go to anyone, let me assure you, but Pottinger Paul is about as fanatical on about lorries and that as we are. So we think it's absolutely brilliant. It's great that companies want to use us, use our brand, and if we can piggyback on the back of that and help promote some good messages out there about mental health and the fact that it's okay to not be okay. Peace. See you later. And I'm going to hand over to Gethin now, who's going to actually explain to you why we went so big and so bold. Lovely. Thank you. Gethin, welcome back. As I just was explaining there, the reason our 10th tractor, we decided to go for a John Deere. You're the man responsible for talking us into this particular tractor. So either I'm very daft or you're very good. Well, what exactly have we bought from your point of view, from John Deere's point of view? What is this tractor?
Well, I think for a start, I'd like to say you're not daft. You bought a John Deere. It's your first new tractor you've bought, I believe.
Yes.
So, 7310R, which is rated 310 horsepower. It's got IPM of 40 horsepower, takes you to a maximum of 350 horse. She's a 50k auto power transmission, independent front suspension.
Yes. Cab
suspension, which was something of a marvel when it came to 7000 series Deeres. But yeah, she's loaded with technology. Auto track,
yeah.
JD Link, Fully connected tractor. Like you can see this from your My John Deere account. You can monitor its performance, you can track it, you can see its fuel usage.
Absolutely, and not only can I do that and have been set up by Matthew, who looks after that from Johnson Geltman's, we have the second screen in, and you can also dial in and look at that tractor, and this tractor's going to go off and do some higher work. It's going to go off and it's going off now this next week. So whilst it's away, you're aware of some of the things it's doing, because that's what we do here at GRASSMEN. There's a lot of money tied up in this machine, as I now know. I've joined the club of understanding what John Deere finance is.
Yes.
And you know, so I want the best out of it when it is working, but also when it's out working, I want our customers, which are going to be, so I suppose for the first time I'm your customer, but I'm also going to be giving it to other people who are our customers. I want them getting the best experience, and if that means you guys are there in the position to help do that, that's what I'm hoping comes out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think like it's such a great machine to do that with. You know, we were only just discussing about ease of use. You know, like literally anybody could jump into this tractor and at least get it moving. You know, it's that intuitive. The controls are all there. You know, it's not hard to figure out what they do, even to the layman.
Now, we know I'm a bit daft about my tyres and my tyre choice. I do look at this sometimes and think, I'm crazy. Am I crazy, or is this the perfect tyre choice for this tractor?
Well, I think you were crazy and we were crazy ordering it like this. But as you know, we've been able to accommodate you with a second set of outer rims. And we can configure this tractor to run both on this set of 900s in the rear and a set of 710s using the same set of front wheels. So it's good, and we've had those specifically made. Now we've worked together in this, Garth. That, you know, they're the right offset to run in line with the current front setup. So it's
well, it's taken it. The 7000 series, the way I look at it, Gethin, is it's a fairly big, heavy, beefy tractor.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people like them for different reasons. Some people like them in big trailers. They're a good, heavy, big tractor for road haulies. Then they can cross over. They're that real good crossover tractor, in my opinion, that then it can cross over into the arable world. It's got a bit of weight and the power to work at that. So your 960-42s, and they're not just 960-42s, they're AxioBib IF technology tyres. For road work, they wouldn't be ideal, and that's where we're trying to get it into people's head that changing tyres around in a tractor is not necessarily the silliest idea in the world. So if we have a set of 710, 75, 42 gives us the same rolling circumference, we can pop them on, make the tractor a little bit narrower and a little bit easier navigated on Northern Irish roads.
Look, there's no doubt this particular setup is designed for more arable work. I mean, you mentioned the AxioBibs, like the technology in those tyres allows you to run them as low as 8 psi in the field. Like, they look flat, but you know, they're designed, the technology in the rubber is engineered to flex to that extent. I think it's important to maintain a bit of perspective as well. Like, to us in County Antrim, County Down, Armagh, Northern Ireland, this is a big tractor. Like, this is as big as what we would tend to sell. But in terms of global sales, like, this is John Deere's bread and butter. Like, this is what they sell the most of, is the 7R tractor.
Seriously?
Yeah. So to John Deere, I suppose this is a bit like the 6155R is to us here. So, you know, across in the States, you'll see these with loaders on them. They're doing yard work. But I think it's just important to give a bit of perspective.
That is absolutely correct. I mean, when we were over with Fredericks last year, I mean, they look towards, they're hauling their chasers with 8000 series, and their 7000 series are really their yard tractors. Yeah.
I think, like, realistically too, when you get in her, it's just not that big. You know, it doesn't.
Big.
It's just big, but when you're in it doesn't feel big.
No, it doesn't. I must admit now, the cab is a fantastic place to be. I would slightly question the access in and out, but I understand when you're in, you have a bigger cab, and it's a lovely big cab. It's just a funny in and out, but well, John Deere may be working that. But she's a 9 litre.
She is, yeah.
And
She is.
I think that's one thing that attracted me to the tractor as well, because
Yeah.
I'm not a massive fan of trying to do big heavy work, long days, doing big heavy arable type work and pushing smaller engines. And you know, a lot of guys are pushing between 6 and 7 litre engines away out to that 300 plus horsepower. And I just feel that it's extremely sore in engines. There's a lot of pressure on there. I'm not a mechanical engineer, so you can shoot me down, whereas John Deere maybe made that mistake in the past. We'll leave that there, but they have come back in here, and this baby here's up into the 9 litre engine, the engine that it needs to be on for that horsepower.
Yeah, well, there's no replacement for displacement, isn't that what they say?
That's what they say.
And also, like, it's one thing having an engine, but you need a cooling package to support it. You know, and that's what a lot of people forget.
But do you like our wee configuration?
I see you've put your own wee twist on it here. You've turned the cab into a pair of sunglasses, and
Very important.
put some nice logos on it. But no, I think it looks good.
Well, look,
Yeah.
Gethin, thank you. And as I say, hopefully over the next 2 years, because really this is a 2-year thing we're working on.
Yeah.
Hopefully over the next 2 years, we'll have lots of different variations of content, and
Yeah.
we want to tiptoe into the tillage world a little bit more. We've got our JD Link, we have our Auto Track,
Yeah.
we have that package that we sort of understand, and it's easy for us to help configure. We still want to work with everybody else as we have been doing, but this is just our go-to for certain things, and that's what we're trying to do.
I think it's the start of a very exciting project, you know, and for me, the fact that, you know, this tractor's just not going to be on our doorstep. It could be anywhere in Europe, pretty much. Like,
Yep.
And for us to be able to A, have our name on the side of the bonnet, and B, be able to support that remotely, I think it's a huge step, and to highlight the level of dealer support that we can offer now.
And I think it is worth mentioning that when we were doing the deal, John Deere themselves were fairly enthusiastic, and
Very much so.
they did work with us on it.
Yeah. No, it's exciting for everybody.
Lovely. Well,
good.
look, Gethin, thanks for calling up. Hopefully next time you see it, she'll be flat out down a field pulling things apart.
Well, I just like to say thanks for the purchase, and congratulations on your first new tractor.
Thank you.
And we
Appreciate
wish
it.
you all the best for it from everybody at Johnson Gilpin Company.
Thank you. Good man. Thank you.